Who are you with there, Holly?
Just on cue.
Morning, Charlie. This is Hazel. Hazel's very, well, sort of friendly. She's very cute, but yeah, she does that a lot. Hazel, I'm going to move away because you're going to take a chunk out of me. Yes, good morning. Now, this is feeding time in the penguin enclosure, and this is a time where the final preparations should be getting underway for a really, really busy June visiting times. There should be tens of thousands of people coming here, but sadly, Chester Zoo has been closed to the public since the 21st of March. And of course, that means no visitors, means no ticket sales, means no revenue coming in. And for somewhere like this, that relies on 97% of their funding coming from those ticket sales, that is really bad news. So far, it's lost £5 million in funding. It costs £1.6 million a month to run this place. And when you look at all these little mouths to feed, you can tell exactly why. So that's led to some concern now that this place might not be able to open its doors again. Let's find out a little bit more about this with Jamie Christen. You are the Chief Operating Officer of the Penguin Enclosure. I'm painting a pretty grim picture here. How bad is it?
It's very bad. We did think we were going to open a few weeks ago, and the government changed regulations just overnight, Sunday into Monday, which now means we can't open at all, and they haven't even given us a date, so we can't even plan for the future. And as you said a few minutes ago, we're in our peak season now. June, July, August is where we make the majority of our money. We're a very seasonal organisation, so we're really, really concerned that this could be the end of Chester Zoo.
And you think, you need £1.6 million a month to stay afloat here. You've got all the 35,000 animals to feed. You've got the staff, of course. I mean, what will this mean? Are redundancies on the horizon?
It's pretty possible, yes. We wrote to all our staff, all 700 of our staff yesterday, and outlined the possibility that we may be going into a redundancy situation in the next few weeks. It's something that we really don't want to happen. We've got a massive team of dedicated conservationists and key workers here at Chester Zoo who are extremely passionate about what we do here at Chester. So the last thing we want to do is to lose any of the staff, but it's highly likely.
And Jamie, I've had a wander around the zoo this morning. There are loads of signs in place, telling you to wash your hands, reminding you about social distancing. There does seem to be a lot in place in terms of regulations to keep people safe. Absolutely.
We are COVID secure. We've got 30 huge hand sanitisation units around the zoo. We've got a welcome team ready to make sure people are social distancing here at Chester Zoo. In fact, just yesterday we had a letter from our local council to actually say that we were safe to open. So it's unbelievable why we can't open.
Now, the government has, of course, said that they are supplying £14,000 to zoos across the UK. Will that make any difference to you?
Absolutely nothing, no. I mean, you said it's £1.6 million a month to look after Chester Zoo, and £460,000 just to feed the animals and that you see in front of you now. So, the government's fund is going to go nowhere to help us. So it is really critical for us at the present time.
There's been a huge amount of support, since yesterday when you talked about this, and the fact that the doors might not open again. Is that really the case? Is that a concern now?
It is an absolute critical concern for us, but we've been absolutely overwhelmed by the support we've had from right round the northwest of England, from the UK and internationally since we put this campaign together, Save Our Zoo, yesterday. So long may it continue.
Absolutely. Jamie, there's a lot more work to do, obviously, here this morning. Hazel's back again. She's come back for a little bit more. Hazel, I've got nothing for you. I don't know what to say. There we go. Mark's helping out. Thank you. Join us a little bit later on. We're going to leave the penguin enclosure. Some animal that's a little bit friendlier, I think, with long eyelashes and quite a bit taller than me. What do you think?
Charlie?
What?
Actually, yeah, I can see the hair and the eyelashes now.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Sounds
That's
about
what
right.
I get in the studio. But you get Hazel. So well done, Holly. I'll see you later with your guest.
I feel very lucky, exactly.
We'll be back with Holly a little later on the
come
programme
on.
this morning, throughout the morning.